Welcome to the Motor City, where history is alive and well in the form of stunning architectural landmarks that have stood the test of time. In this video, we'll take a journey through Detroit's top 5 historic districts, exploring the rich cultural heritage and diverse architectural styles that define the city's fascinating past. Get ready to be transported back in time as we discover the hidden gems that make Detroit a true treasure trove of history and heritage. But before we get started, I've totally got to drop this quick intro in, and while we're at it, you should probably subscribe to my channel. Alright, now that we've got that out of the way, let's take a look at my top 5 favorite historic districts in Detroit. At number 5, we've got the Boston Edison Historic District. Boston Edison is a multiracial, multi-ethnic neighborhood that is instantly recognizable in Detroit. The district is home to over 900 historic homes, many of which were constructed between 1905 and 1925. These homes range from modest 2-story homes to impressive mansions and have housed many notable figures throughout history, including Henry Ford, James Couzens, Sebastian Kresge, Joe Louis, and Barry Gordy Jr. The historic Boston Edison Association is the oldest continuous neighborhood association in the city, founded in 1926. The association has helped preserve the unique character and beauty of the historic district for almost a century. One of the most striking features of Boston Edison is its stunning architecture. The historic homes here are spacious and elegant, with each house being unique. The neighborhood contains a number of historic architectural styles, and many of the houses are eclectic, combining elements of various styles. These homes are constructed of genuine natural materials, many of which are not available today or are too expensive to use in new construction. Beautiful detailing is found inside and out, showcasing the skilled craftsmanship that went into building these homes. These homes have been passed down through generations, and each family that has lived here has left their loving influence on the homes and on the neighborhood. Boston Edison is located in the geographic heart of Detroit and is conveniently close to many of the city's most popular attractions. Finally, we come to the wonderful people that make up the Boston Edison community. This diverse and middle-class community is made up of individuals of all ages, races, occupations, and professions who share in common an appreciation and love of historic homes. They enjoy an active fellowship, working together and interacting in the various neighborhood activities. There is a wide network of friendship among residents, and there's always a place for new people who want a welcoming and a friendly community. The residents of Boston Edison are proud of their community and work hard to maintain the beauty and historic significance of this district. At number 4, we've got the East Ferry Avenue Historic District. The East Ferry Avenue Historic District was founded in the mid-1880s after the Ferry Seed Company established a large farm at the corner of East Ferry and Woodward to grow the seeds that were sold nationwide. Woodward was an upscale residential street, so lots facing Woodward were quite expensive, but lots on the side streets were less expensive. As a result, East Ferry was quickly settled by prosperous middle and upper middle class Detroit residents. Prominent early residents of the district include Colonel Frank J. Heckler, Charles Lang Freer, William A. Pungs, Herman Rome, John Scott, and Samuel A. Sloman. And forgive me if I've mispronounced any of these names because these dudes were around long before I was ever born. The homes on East Ferry Avenue are built close together on small lots set back from the street. Many of the matching carriage houses still exist. In general, the neighborhood consists primarily of Queen Anne homes, built of brick and sandstone with bay windows or turrets and wide front porches. There are also some Romanesque Revival and Colonial Revival designs. The homes on East Ferry are some of the best current examples of residential commissions from Detroit's leading 19th century architects. Today, the district remains a vibrant and a thriving community. The Omega Psi Phi fraternity and the Lewis College of Business still remain on East Ferry. After World War II, the Merrill Palmer Institute purchased several homes along East Ferry, hoping to expand their operations. However, Merrill Palmer was unable to expand and in the late 1960s sold the homes to the Detroit Institute of Art for their proposed expansion. The DIA eventually realized the property in East Ferry would not be useful to them and resold them in the mid-1990s. 4 of these homes were turned into the Inn on Ferry Street, a successful bed and breakfast. You've got to check it out. While others are now residential properties. Recently, new homes have been constructed in the neighborhood, architecturally congruent with the designs of the 19th century homes that are already there. At number 3, we've got Sherwood Forest. The Sherwood Forest Historic District is a charming residential neighborhood in northwest Detroit that resembles an English village. The district is bounded by 7 Mile Road on the south, Livernois Avenue on the west, Pembroke Avenue on the north, and Parkside Street on the east. It consists of two subdivisions, Sherwood Forest, platted in 1917, and Sherwood Forest Manor, platted in 1926. Together, they contain about 435 houses, most of which were built in the late 1920s and early 1930s. But the story of Sherwood Forest goes back much further, to 1837, when Abraham Hall and John Mollett purchased this tract of farmland. It took 80 years for the area to transform into a stylish residential community inspired by Sherwood Forest in Nottinghamshire, England. The developers, led by Daniel Davis, wanted to create a picturesque village with winding streets and grand homes in the English, Tudor, and Georgian colonial styles. Today, the Sherwood Forest Historic District is recognized as one of the most appealing residential neighborhoods in the Detroit metropolitan area. Its distinctive architecture, lush greenery, and peaceful ambience attract residents who value history, beauty, and community. But to maintain these qualities, the Sherwood Forest Association has several regulations in place. For example, every home must have an exterior made of brick, stone, or concrete over tile to ensure durability and aesthetics. The association also prohibits flat roofs and enforces strict garage regulations to avoid clutter and maintain the character of the district. While these policies may seem strict, they have helped to preserve the Sherwood Forest Historic District as one of the most upscale neighborhoods in the city of Detroit. However, the Sherwood Forest Association's work goes beyond maintaining the district's physical appearance. Throughout its history, it has fought to preserve the integrity of the district by opposing industrialization of the surrounding area, negotiating with the city of Detroit to restrict traffic through the neighborhood, and even opposing the construction of the city airport at 8 Mile and Wyoming roads adjacent to the northern boundary of the area in the 1940s. Yet, the Sherwood Forest Association's work is not just about regulation and politics. It also organizes community events such as the Holiday Home Tour and a summer festival to foster a sense of belonging and pride among its residents. In Sherwood Forest, neighbors know each other's names, watch out for each other's safety, and enjoy the beauty and tranquility of their surroundings. So if you're looking for a place to live that combines history, architecture, and community, consider the Sherwood Forest Historic District. It's a rare gem in the heart of Detroit that'll make you feel like you're in an English village while still enjoying the benefits of a vibrant American city. Number 2, Palmer Woods. Detroit's Palmer Woods Historic District is a hidden gem in the heart of the city. It's a neighborhood with a rich history and remarkable architecture. The district was established in 1915 when the son of Senator Thomas Palmer sold a portion of his father's land to local developer Charles W. Burton, with the condition that the Palmer name be incorporated into the project. Today, the area boasts more than 300 homes and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The neighborhood streets, which are easily distinguishable from Detroit's traditional perpendicular streets, were designed by Ossian Cole Simmons, a landscape architect known for his use of the prairie style. Simmons' landscaping takes advantage of the natural terrain and limits traffic by creating few through streets. The district's most notable residence is the Tudor-Revival mansion built in 1925 for one of the Fisher brothers, which features many religious symbols and was once the largest number of Pewabic tiles in Michigan. The mansion was donated to the Catholic Archdiocese of Detroit as a residence for the bishop, and later sold to the then Detroit Piston John Sally. The home has since been sold and is currently undergoing a major renovation. Other notable homeowners in the district include Charles Burton, who developed the neighborhood, C. Howard Crane, the architect of Detroit's Fox Theater, and George Romney, one-time governor of Michigan, and his family, including his son, Senator Mitt Romney. Most of the homes in the district were built between 1917 and 1929, utilizing a variety of architectural styles, including Georgian, Mediterranean, Tudor, and arts and crafts. The district includes the only home in Detroit designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, the Turkle Home, located at the edge of the Palmer Woods Historic District. The Palmer Woods Historic District is a remarkable testament to Detroit's architectural and cultural heritage. Its unique design and rich history make it a must-see destination for anyone that's interested in exploring the city's hidden gems. And finally, at number 1, Indian Village. Indian Village is a beautiful residential area on Detroit's east side, just 3 miles from downtown. It was first developed by Francois Rivard and Jacques St. Aubin, who received French land grant ribbon farms. Abraham Cook acquired the farms between 1811 and 1822. The area consisted mostly of farms and a couple of upper-class river cottages, as well as a mile-long oval racetrack known as the Hamtramck Racecourse. In 1893, Cook's heirs formed the Cook Farm Company to develop a first-class residential district on a generous scale, with high prices so that only the wealthy could build there. Many homes were designed by some of Detroit's most renowned architects, including Albert Kahn, Louis Camper, and William Stratton, for some of the area's most prominent residents, such as Etzel Ford and Harry Leland, the founder of Lincoln and Cadillac. Indian Village features 17 different styles of architecture, with styles including Georgian, Federal, Colonial Revival, Arts and Crafts, Romanesque, and Tudor Revival. Many of the homes boast luxurious features like elaborate carved wood moldings, Quabic tile, onyx fireplaces, vaulted ceilings, elevators, third-floor ballrooms, servants' quarters, and massive carriage houses. Today, Indian Village has an active community with the historic Indian Village Association, Men's Garden Club, and the Women's Garden Club. The neighborhood hosts an annual home and garden tour on the second weekend of June, a neighborhood yard sale in September, a holiday home tour in December, and many other community events. Despite the name, which likely grew organically from the street names, there is no evidence that Native Americans lived on the site of Indian Village. It is bounded by East Jefferson Avenue to the south and Mack Avenue to the north, and consists of 3 streets: Seminole, Iroquois, and Burns. The district was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1972. From the elaborate features of Indian Village to the historic significance of the Boston Edison District, Detroit's historic districts offer a glimpse into the city's rich history and unique character. I encourage you to take the time to explore these districts for yourself and discover the hidden gems that they have to offer. Whether you're a history buff, an architecture enthusiast, or simply looking for a new adventure, Detroit's historic districts are sure to leave a lasting impression. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope that this video has inspired you to discover all that Detroit has to offer. If you're looking to buy or sell a home in historic Detroit, remember, I can help you with that, because that's my main gig and stuff. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And I think that's all I've got for you guys today, so I will see you in the next one. Bye!